Hello and welcome. So, it's like this. If you don't have empathy for everybody, you don't really have empathy, you just have sympathy for the people that you like, which is nice to be nice to the people that we find to be nice, but it's not empathy. Empathy, contrary to popular belief, is not really about the feeling. It's not about sympathizing. It's not about the sympathy. A lot of people confuse the two between sympathy and empathy. They are related and they do have to do with each other, but empathy can be 100% emotionless. Empathy is understanding. It's seeing a person or a case, something mainly having to do with people, but and it's understanding. It's actually investigating and not just going off how you feel about it. Empathy is understanding why. Why is it that this person is doing what they're doing? And whatever the answer may be, whatever conclusion or how you feel about it, it's not really relevant, because to get there, you first have to go through empathy. You cannot truly, form an opinion without empathy. Most people nowadays just go with the vibes, how they feel about people and things and their understanding. And I'm not trying to say that most people are wrong. I'm just trying to say that most people, if they are right or if they are wrong, it's all based on luck. They are right or wrong they don't really have an active participation in the topic. If you don't look at things through empathy, you're not being logically consistent. You're just going off your gut feeling, and you could be right or you could be wrong. And many times you will be wrong because you don't know everything, same as everybody else. And with empathy, that's one of the things that I get pissed off when people don't realize that nobody chose to be who they are. You didn't choose to be, you didn't choose your genes, you didn't choose the time you were born, where you were born, your family, your country, whatever happened, who was your crush in kindergarten and your bully in elementary school. And all of those things make a difference. Empathy is just the way of getting there and understanding why. Why are bad people the way that they are? Bad people exist. There are people in the world that do things that, for me, no matter which tragic backstory or whatever happened in my life, I feel like I could never do what those people do. I don't know, murderers and psychopaths and stuff. So that also, when you try to think about the big picture like that, all of the people in the world, and there are some things that just seem so obviously wrong and immoral, and then why do people do that? Why are there people that go against all of common sense? And I'm not gonna get too much exactly into the why, but there is an answer. There is a why, because everything happens for a reason. And I'm not religious, but if you were religious or not, it's just logical. Especially if you're religious, you would agree with me that religious if you agree with, you would agree with me that everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I mean, psychopaths didn't choose to be psychopaths. Non-psychopaths didn't choose to be non-psychopaths. Psychopaths can have empathy. It's just a train of thought. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of analyzing. It's a way of understanding the world around you and the people around you. Empathy helps you, putting the psychopaths aside for a second, you as a person, has anybody ever judged you and gotten angry at you and accused you of doing this and that and blah, 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 and being bad? And from your side, you're like, what the fuck? I mean, like, this is that's not what happened. That wasn't my intention. A, B, C, X, Y, Z, blah, 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 reasonings for this and that. But the person that's angry and accusing you doesn't care. They already have their own narrative, and they already indicted you. So if that person had empathy, maybe that wouldn't have happened. I mean, if you wanna hate somebody because you think that it's righteous to hate them, then with empathy, I mean, like, only through empathy could you actually do that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, to sum it up, none of us chose to be who we are. Our characteristics, our moral compass, our environment. Empathy is just a framework, a way of approaching everything, regardless of how you feel about it. If anything, it would make your feelings and your thoughts, it would sync them up. It would make them agree with each other, ideally. And also, if you want to be a person that is logically consistent and claims to not be influenced by propaganda and, oh, I know what's really going on, I know the nature of people and blah, 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 then if you don't apply empathy universally before you arrive at your verdict and opinion, then I would be greatly skeptical of whatever conclusion you arrive to. Basically, yeah. I mean, most people nowadays, don't understand empathy and think it's cringe and lame and, yeah, I don't know, whatever else. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't have anything to sell you. That's it. That's the video. I just wanted to talk about that. If anybody watched this far, subscribe, like and subscribe. Stick around. I'm going to talk about more interesting topics and hopefully improve my filming and video making abilities. Probably my next video, I'll dive deeper into how to hate, the concept of hate, and all of its implications. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe and stick around.